Y'all, round of applause for making it to 2024. If this is your new time watching the video, hello. But this video diaries is basically about my life and like updating my future self of what's going on, because I'm 23 and I have horrible memory loss and I don't really remember half my life. Under the age of 11, it's all a blur. I can't remember anything. I can't remember my 8th birthday, 9th birthday, 10th birthday. But everything just feels like my life started at 11, and like I've just had these dots of memories at like 6 and 10 and shit like that. But like I don't have full memories. I just have like dots, you know, like a motion I did, or like I don't know who was involved. I don't know where I was, but I just know what like motion I did or something. And it's like a little flash. So I'm documenting for myself 10 years, and I can look back and be like, oh my god, I remember that stage point in my life. Also, just love talking to the camera. I've been talking to the camera since, I don't even know, since I got my hands on a phone. So I just love talking and I love recording myself. So I like mixed the two together and made a little video diaries. I do want to make a podcast this year. Ooh, let's not talk too much about 2024 goals, but we gonna recap about 2023. Okay, so 2023 was it wasn't my most stressful year, but it definitely was a life lesson and like I woke. Okay, I was woke, baby. I was woke. I woke up from this long, exhausted, depressing nap, and I am so. Oh, by the way, I'm in a new setup. New year, new setup. This is not gonna be the setup. The setup right now is just cluttered with stuff, and I have to clean my room. So I'm gonna clean my room tomorrow. But, anyways, by the way, if I like zone out or forget, which will most likely happen in this video, just ignore it. I don't know, my brain just runs very slow. I forgot what I was talking about. 2023. Oh, so 2023 was very weird to me. It should have been like my most stressful, depressing year, but I actually found happiness because it was the little things that made me feel this way. I was at 18 years old to like 20. And I couldn't do it because I had a family that I loved and I couldn't bear to see them. And then like after my grandma died, I was like, I cannot put that through them. I can't put that through them. So I just like continued for them, which I'm glad they're in my life, because if they weren't in my life, I probably would have been, So yeah, it was like the little things. Like it was like, okay, let's talk about the entire year, okay? 2023, Tamara's life. This is what went down. This is some I couldn't say, but now 2024. And I just want to recap. So basically in January 2023, I got fired from my job, and I live with I don't know. Anyways, I moved out of my mother's apartment. Thank God. It was the best decision. No. Yeah, I moved out. So I'm like 2 years or a year into living here. Or is it 2 years? I think it's 2 years we've been in this apartment, because last year was 2022 and we moved in 2021. No, it's been a year. It's been 1 year. So it really hasn't been I don't fucking know. Anyways, we moved in 2021 June, and then 2023 January I got fired from my job. This job helped me provide the apartment I have because rent is so fucking expensive. And when I first moved in, our rent was not fucking expensive. Like, we was paying half of what we pay now in rent, and it was only like 2 years ago. So that job was so good to me, financially, not mentally or physically, okay, but financially. And I was going to go to school that year, and I'm like, okay, the job I had, it paid for my college tuition, so I can just go to school. I have no excuse that I have free time. I did worked in a factory, and I worked 410, so like I had 3 days off. So I'm like, bet. I was working third shift. I would never do that shit again. Okay, never. Even though night shifts pay way more, and I need the money. But anyways, I had hope that I wasn't going to get fired, but then they sent me a note, and I just cried. I made a TikTok and everything, and I deleted the account, so it's fine. You're not going to find it. And so I just went in the shower and cried. And then I think it was like January 19th, something like that, So like I was like, okay, I have to get a job. But I had savings, so I was paying my rent on time and stuff, and which everything happened so perfectly. I don't know how, but it did. So I start posting on my gaming channel. Like, I would start doing more gaming videos, and I will have them out, like 4 of them. Like, no, not 4. I'm dramatic. Like 2 videos a week. And I think I was only doing my gaming channel at this time. So I think it's like May. No. I think it was like April. Yeah, the end of April, I needed to get a job. I was 4 years unemployed, and I was working on my YouTube. So it didn't go anywhere, which is really sad because I put so much heart and sweat time into it when I should have just been looking for a job. But it's okay. But yeah, April rolls around, and then I pay rent. I have no money, and then I get a job. Can I say? I'm gonna just say it's a shipping company, like a mail company. Like, I'm not gonna name them, but they're very strict. I was doing part-time because they didn't have any full-time available. It was very, very, very packed, so they was barely even like really, really hiring people. So I go into orientation, and they're just talking, and I'm just like, so far what they're saying, I cannot believe it. Like, they are actually insane. Okay, now I'm not a type of person that's like glued to their phone, but they was like, no cell phones. They wanted like you only come in as you, no recording. Okay, understand that. It was like a government ground, so if you stole from them, you would like get arrested, like you will go to jail, bro. Like, you're not gonna get a slap on the wrist and fired. You're gonna go to jail and never be able to work there ever again. If you ever make a mistake, you're never gonna be able to work there again. This is a job where you can actually make a career out of it, and I've always wanted to do it, but like, is that my dream? No. There's only so much I can do because I work a 9 to 5. But if I like had like a freelance job, or like if I was like a authentic real entrepreneur, I could be trying all those things, because, not to brag, but I have a lot of talent. Like, skills, I have a lot of skills. I have talent, but like, I have a lot of skills. That's what I meant to say. And so I'm just still like this. There's so many red flags going on. First of all, you cannot bring your phone in past the metal detectors. I don't have a car. I call a Lyft to get back and forth. So you're like, okay, but where do you give your phone to the people? No, they're not going to be responsible for your phone. They don't care what you do with your phone. Just don't bring it inside. And most people leave it in their car. But I don't have a car. And then there's like a parking lot in front of the place, but there's only like a few. So not like and there's like over freaking 10,000 people that work in that one building. So there's like a bus that station. It's like a station area with buses, and they drive you. It's a shuttle. They drive you to the work. So I would get a lift, and I would just go to the place instead of going to the bus to get on the bus and the shuttle. It didn't make sense. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go over here and just, yeah. So I go in. I actually like working there. It's just that if I had a phone, it would be way better. I could really make a career out of that, honestly. I don't really have anything bad to say but the 2 past jobs I had. It's just that it was just very high physical demands because we were doing mail, like any type of size boxes. And we had to be like fast, and it was a whole bunch of shit coming in. Like we had to, if we were working our shift and all of our packages aren't out, we have to stay overtime to finish. And I'm like, this job is already like physically impossible. Now you want me to work overtime to hurry up, and we don't know what time we're going home. And I was doing 3rd shift, so it made it a million times worse. Like, it really made it worse. I was just like, there's no fucking way that I'm going to, because I did like 11 to 5 because I had to do part-time because I didn't have any full-time, and this was just a job I needed until I can get like a job. And so I'm just like, this is fucking crazy. 5 o'clock, getting off at 5 o'clock is so draining. You have no idea, bro. It's so annoying. So if you know it's 5 o'clock, but you have hella mails, you cannot clock out. You're going to finish those until everything is done. It doesn't even matter if it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, who can, bro? Even when I was working 3rd shift, I cannot stay up past 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I would get off at 6 or 5 and crash when I get home. Like, that bad. So I did that from April to July, I think. Wait. I think I did it till June. Yeah, I did it till June. Because you have to work there for like 3-4 months before you can get like your PPTO and stuff like that. And so I met a friend there. I met lots of good people there. And they were just really nice. Everyone was nice. Everyone was like working and stuff. So basically it was like 3 different things people had to do. There was people like pushing like boxes in the right area, like it had a code on it, and they would look up and see the code and push it. I was in the middle at the end of my staying. It's so physically horrible. And sorry, it was freezing. Like, we were kind of working outside, but we were still in the building. I'm gonna give you a little hint. It had planes. Like, we were working around planes, and so like whatever it felt outside, it was like twice as. So if it was cold outside, it would be twice as cold inside. If it was hot outside, it would be 2 times hot inside the thing. Because it was a very open building. It wasn't like a closed off building where it had all 4 walls. It was not like, no, babe, it was not like that. So if it was raining, we gonna get a little wet. If it was snowing, yeah. So I'm glad I didn't stay till summer, because I couldn't even do the fucking winter. Like, the winter in Indiana is horrible, by the way. But imagine the summer. Oh my god, the summer would be so bad. I can't imagine. Like, when I get hot, I get frustrated to the mug, bro. Like, I kind of wanted to do this video earlier because I didn't want to talk about 2023, 2024, because I would want to talk about 2024 and 2024, what I'm going to do. But I was just not mentally here to post. I didn't do any posts. This is my first post of 2024 on any platform. But the fuck is that? Anyways, So I met this one girl and we start talking. At first, when I saw her at glance, I'm like, ooh, she ghetto. I thought she was either ghetto or like, you know, like when black people are like, I don't want to sound mean, but like, you know, they've been raised by a white person. Like, you know, they've been raised by a white person, you know, because her hair was like different colors. And so I thought she was either ghetto or like, you know. So I finally, I think it was like a month, not even a month, it was earlier than a month. I started making friends. I was like, hi, introduced myself. And then we found out we both play games. I'm like, girly pop, okay, period. So we became friends, and then we start having more interest. And I was like, oh, you listen to K-pop? She said, I used to, but it kind of affected my religion. What kind of K-pop are you listening to? But go off, sis. And so like, it was like affecting her religion, not going against her religion. It was affecting. I'm like, how is it? Okay, I understand if it was going against. Well, I really don't, because I don't really talk about, unless you like only listen to gospel music. But she didn't only listen to gospel music. So we started playing like K-pop and Japanese music together, and we was like, oh my gosh, I like this song, I like this song. And we was playing Roblox, and so we will always play it every like weekends, because I worked Monday through Friday, but technically Monday through Thursday. So let me break this down, because I have to break this down. Okay, so this was my crying era, okay, but this was also my skin was looking bomb era. This is when I was should have been the most motherfucking stressed, okay? So Mondays come around, okay? I will go to work at 11 p.m. So I will go to my aunt's house at 11 p.m. because it was close to her. Like, she dropped me off, but I will call a Lyft home because I came home so freaking early, and the Lyfts were not expensive. They were like, okay, they were expensive. They were like $10 and under, but if I did it from my apartment, it would have been like $30. And mind you, I'm only working part-time, so I'm not like making like a lot of money, and I have to pay rent, you know. So I might be missing a little bit of details because like it's kind of blurry to me. I feel like my brain is like, every time it's something traumatic happens, then like my brain automatically forgets because it's trained to do that. But I'll go to the house Monday 11 p.m. go to work 5 a.m. come back, wake up at 2 p.m. edit a YouTube video. I always had like a reaction video to edit. I did a Scream reaction that took me 2 weeks to edit because my editing software was messing up, and I did so much editing on that. There was so much editing, bro. I'm proud of that video though. You should go watch it out. Go watch it. It's Tamera Reacts. So TAMERAH Reacts, and then Scream 6. I love that video. I can watch it. It looks like a professional did it, period. But I'm trying to regain my thought. Okay, yeah. And so I would do that, and then Thursday will come around. Thursday, I will go in at 11 p.m. and then come home Friday at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that was counted as my Monday through Friday. So I don't work Friday at 11 p.m. I work Thursday 11 p.m. and get off Friday the next day 5 a.m. So that would count as me working Friday. So I would go home Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then go to my aunt's on Monday. So that's what I would do for the past 3 to 4 months. So I was never really home. I mean, I was home 3 days, but I was sleeping on a couch 4 days out of the week for so long. And y'all, the couch wasn't that comfortable. I know there's people who are like homeless, and I shouldn't really complain because like I had a family that took me in and like still fed me, still could get in the shower, was able to eat good still. But my sleeping was just bad. I would cry every night. I would make TikToks crying. And it wasn't because I was sleeping on my aunt's couch. It wasn't nothing against my aunt or my cousins. It was just like, damn, I really lost my job and it was my fault. I'm not going to get into why because I'm embarrassed. But yeah, I was just like, this cannot be. This cannot be. And so now, okay. June rolls around. There's an opportunity for me to go get a new job. And I'm like, let me take it. So my mom puts a word in for me at her job. It's taking them so fucking long. Like, I told my manager, I was like, this is my last week. And then the week is going by and I'm not getting a call back. I'm not getting no email. So I'm just like, okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to come back. It's not my last week. And she's like, okay, bet. Oh, I also want to talk about this friend a little bit more. So this friend, I was talking about earlier. So one day I got this on film. I should have continued the entire conversation recording, but I was just so shocked that I muted it because I felt embarrassed to be associated with someone like this. But this girl is basically a homophobic and she is very proud of it. And she's okay. So basically, it was in June and I was saying, oh, are you going to the LGBTQ pride parade? She was like, why would I do that? She said a question like, why would I do that? Like, it's not like, oh, why would I do that? It's like, why would I do that? Like, what? Don't be crazy. And it's just, it like shocked me because I'm like, why would someone respond like that? And she goes, oh, I don't support that. Oh, okay, first of all, if you don't support something, that's fine. You do you. But don't say, oh, why would I, like, I knew that you don't support. Like, she said it like, oh, you should have known I don't support. Like, it was just weird. She could have just said, no, I don't really support that. But she was like, why would I? Like, it was just extra for no reason. I guess she wanted me to continue to talk. But I was like, I'm part of the LGBT community. Like, me personally, I don't know what I fall under. I'm not really, I think I'm asexual. I don't know. Or am I pansexual? It's basically like, I'm not really I don't know how to explain my sexuality, honestly. So I do not care what gender you are. I don't care about that. I just care about personality. I don't care about sexual orientation. I don't care about any of it. I just care for a partner that could be one with me. But it's also like very hard to commit because it's weird to me. Like, it's really weird to say, oh, I have a boyfriend, or oh, I have a girlfriend, or oh, it's just weird to me. It's just really, really weird. Anyways, so I said that, and she's like, yeah, I know, for all the jokes you make or how you talk. And I'm just like, girl, are you serious right now? Like, you're really saying this in my face? How don't you support the LGBTQ, but your friend, you call me a friend, but you don't support me? I thought friends support each other. You're not my friend because you don't support me. You don't support who I am. You don't support a part of me. So why would I want to be your friend? You're not a friend to me. So anyways, yeah, we cut it off. She started being weird as fuck after, like, I did something wrong. And yeah, I think she saw my TikTok low-key because she kind of drifted off. And anyways, I don't want to get into, we just broke apart, okay? And we never talked. Excuse me, sorry. Anyways, June rolls around and I finally get, oh, you can come in this day. I'm like, yes. I text my manager, said, girl, I ain't coming back. She said, what do you mean? Like, I'm not coming back. She said, at all? I said, no, Boogie, no. Bye. So I left. I started right. By the way, I want to say, okay, so I was making like 300 every week. 300 every week. So that's 600 every 2 weeks. And all my money will go to my bills. My money will go to my rent, gas, water, phone, and I will have nothing left because I can't spend anymore because I have to call it left back. There was a whole bunch of times where I couldn't pay my phone bill and I had to call my sister. It was so embarrassing. I had to go to the security. Security is right in the front where everybody is standing. Like, it's not on the side. It's like out in the open where everybody can hear you. And I'm just like, can I use the phone? And I'm like, ask my sister, can you call me a Lyft? And I'll send you the money. I did this so many times. There was a few times where like I couldn't, like, the drivers would change and I was so scared. I was like, please don't let the driver change, because like if the driver change, then like I won't know, you know. And then my phone is off, by the way, because I didn't pay the phone bill. My sister can call back the place, but I don't think they'll answer. I don't know. So I had no contact unless I call her, and I had to wake her up out of her sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning so she could help me. And I feel so bad. But now, this job. This is the job that I got the opportunity is the job. Well, it's not an opportunity, but like, you know. Anyways, got a new job. The job that I work now. I hate it so much. I was thriving, bitch. I was like, bitch, finally a check that's over $300 fucking dollars, bitch. Cause let me miss one day, my check is going down so bad, bro. Like, so bad. And now I can miss a day and just like still pay rent, but also have a little bit of money to the side. Okay, so I'm not making money like I used to at my first job, but I'm still making a little bit more from the job I had previously. So this is still in 2023, by the way. It's July. I'm in there. I'm cooking it up, whipping it up. What I do for my birthday? I got a lot of silk presses today. This week, I got a silk press when I was working May, when I was working at the place with that only paid me $300. Also, when I got there, I had to put my phone like under a heater or under the chair or like hide it somewhere. So when I come back out, because I couldn't bring it in, so I had to like leave it easy access. Like anybody could walk in that bitch and grab my phone. Somebody actually did grab someone's phone and stole it. So I was so nervous. It was literally the day I thought about doing it. We came down and started looking for his phone, and somebody took his phone. I'm like, damn, is this a sign? If this is a sign, tell me now. So I had to like clean my phone. I do clean my phone, but I clean my phone every single day because it was on that floor. Anyways, at least my phone was charged by the time I got home. Anyways, I made a lot of enemies. No, I was kidding. It was this mom and this girl. I don't want to get too much to it. This is about me, okay? This is about me. So that just happened, but I had a good time at the place I was at. Then July come around, girl. I get a silk press for my birthday. I'm killing it, eating it up. My skin is amazing. Like, my skin, bitch. If I could show you a picture, I don't feel like getting up, because if I get up, I'm gonna lay down. But I have a picture of my skin looking so fucking good. And it was this one guy that I first started. He was cute. He was tall. I was like, he's so fine. And then he literally came up to me and was like, you have a pretty smile. And I was like, and y'all have no idea how happy I was, because ever since high school, I was insecure about my smile, because I used to smile so big and my teeth are really, really small. And I had nothing but gums when I smile. So when I smile, it's like that. And so I was very insecure. And then this girl came up or I think it was one of my friends. Well, I thought she was one of my friends. She goes, you show all gums when you smile. And I start correcting my smile, or like correcting my smile. So when he said that to me, I was like, I've always been insecure since fucking high school about my smile. He just compliments me and he's cute, and I've been looking. And then I got my silk press, baby. I love getting silk press. I love my hair in silk press. I love my hair in twisties and stuff. I love my hair in knotless, and I love my hair straight. It was so pretty. It was like down the middle, and it was curled. I went to this one girl. She did good that time. The next time, my hair was frizzy in 2 hours, but she ate down. She was very, very cheap. She was saying, oh, I'm not gonna trim it like that because I still want you to keep your length. Baby, cut as much as you need, because I'm gonna need more length, okay? I want to keep my length. The fuck? Hairdressers, y'all need to start cutting. It don't matter what the customer want. Well, it do. Just listen to the customer. If the customer want you to chop the head, chop the head. If they don't, just don't. You know? It's come on. Get the program or whatever. 2023. Sorry, I'm zoning out real quick because I'm trying to like read my thought. Silk press. I came in, my hair was buzzed down. It's the longest it's been since fucking elementary school, because in middle school my hair broke off from getting relaxers every fucking year. It just thinned out my hair and broke out my hair. Like, it was breaking in the back. So yeah, I came to work one day. I was gonna put my hair in a ponytail, but I'm like, I'm gonna just keep it down because I'm running late. Got in the Uber, and then I just daydream in the car. And I go in, and everyone's like, oh, compliments in my hair. I'm like, oh, you're so pretty, your hair's so pretty, da, da, da. And this one guy, he's really, really sweet, but I hate when people be like, is that your real hair? Can you just say my hair is pretty? Like, thank you. Like, I do feel like good when people ask me, because I mean, not really that good, because I've been hearing that all my life. Like, in elementary school, my hair was down to my back. In middle school, it broke off in like 7th grade, and then it wouldn't pass like right here. And then in high school, it was trying to get back. And then after high school is when I started taking care of my hair. And I started the job that I got fired from. But yeah, and then he just complimented, and then he left because something happened to his family. I was so sad because he was literally the sweetest thing in the world. Like, he was so sweet. He was so sweet to everyone. He was nice. Everybody loved him. He's like that one guy that everybody just loves. Like, you know, he was friends with everybody. He had no enemies. He never got into it with nobody. People get into it at that job, okay? He never did. I was just trying to see how loud I was because I'd be too loud. But so was it August, July, September rolls around. I'm starting to see some changing in my appearance. I'm starting to get breakouts right here. Right here. I'm just like, oh, maybe it's the freaking, like, I don't know, the food I'm eating. Maybe it's the food I'm eating that's really bad. So I'm like, okay, I did start eating bad when I got here. 2 weeks pass. I get acne on my forehead. That was like, oh, okay, that was my, yeah, there's something wrong. There was something wrong. Because I don't get acne on my forehead. I always got it down here. Not up here, but down here on my chin. So I'm like, no way. My forehead never breaks out. Never in my life. It never broke out. I never got pimples on my forehead. Never. But I was getting a lot of them. So then I started losing weight very, very fast. Nothing fit. Everything was very, very, very loose. And I'm just like, what's going on? Then my eyes start twitching. My eye was twitching for an entire week. An entire week, bro. I'm dehydrated. I'm losing weight because I have no water in my body. I'm stressing. My eyes twitching for an entire week. Like, my eye twitched before, but not for an entire week. That's not normal. So my sister was like, you're stressed. But I didn't feel stressed. I guess my body was stressed. Because I was working 5 days out of the week. I've never done that in my life. I've never worked 5 days. I've always worked 4. Because I've always been to factories. I've never worked 5 days. In my life. Ever in my life until this job at 23 years old. And I've been working since I was 16. So, yeah. There was something else on. Oh, then I started getting a hole in the back of my, on the side of my jaw. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on? It was like, is it acid? Like, you're eating stuff that can burn through your mouth. I'm like, well, I was drinking orange juice every single day. And I was eating a whole thing of pineapples, like 3 times a day, a week. And I'm like, oh, that's the solution. I stopped doing it. Didn't get better. It was my wisdom tooth. I made a whole video on my physical health. It's somewhere on this channel. It's a video diary. And I'm talking about, oh, maybe it's the orange juice. No, bitch. It's your wisdom tooth. Your wisdom tooth was trying to come through. It was swollen for like 3 weeks. I could not chew on this side. I had to chew on this side. And then me chewing on this side. But I had to like move my jaw to the side a little bit like this, like uneven. So it shifted my jaw because I had to chew like that for 3 weeks. And now it's uneven because of that. So I just like, yeah. Then I changed the cleanser I was using. My skin is still healing. I do get like an allergic reaction when I go to work. When I wake up from going to bed, my skin is beautiful. It's amazing. I go to work. By 12, I go to the bathroom, look in the mirror, and it's inflamed. Like I'm allergic to something. And it could be stress or it could be the air in the job because the job's not the cleanest, but that's not the dirtiest that I've worked. I've worked in factories and those are the dirtiest places to ever work. So I don't know what is going on. Till this day, still dealing with my acne, but it is clearing up. I just need this. I don't know. But I will be talking about 2024 in the next video because I'm tired and I want to name this what happened in 2023 or what really happened in 2023. make it sinister for people to click on. But like I said, these videos are for me in the future. um oh, I lost a lot of friends this year around my birthday. But I guess they weren't really friends, because it is a difference between friends and acquaintances. And yeah, I'm just really sad because I don't have friends. And I've never not had friends. I always had a friend group through stages of my life, or had a friend. I never just had like a friend. Like I always had like a friend group, and like it was so much better because like, and if that person is, I know that they're going through something, so I'm gonna go to this person. Not saying I'm using them, but I'm just saying like we all had so good time. 2019 was amazing. 2019, or was it 18? One of them, 2018, 19. Those were good years. Even though those are good years. We had adventures, bro. That's when I was like, I had a first dip taste of adult. I was 18 years old. This is my because like in high school I didn't really go out and did stuff what other kids my age were doing. I was like staying to myself, and like people would come to my house, and like I would be into dancing and singing and TikTok and stuff, like Musically and stuff. And like I've wanted to be an actress, and I would like film myself, like react to dialogue, and I would make YouTube videos and stuff like that. And if I was gonna hang out with my friend, we'll go outside, inside, like, it was fun. I do want to say, my one friend Adriana, I feel bad because me and my other friend, we were like, oh, look, we haven't seen your house. Like you always come to my house. Like I lived in townhouse, she lived in the house across the street. I was like, I've never been to your house before. Like, can we go in? She's like, oh, my mom really don't. No, her parents, they understood English, but they spoke primarily Spanish, and so she would translate for us. And so we would push her so bad to see where like her room, and she didn't have a room. And I think at that age you don't know, but you need to know, because we were like 14 years old, and it was just not okay for us. No, we was like 13, 12, 13, and it was just not okay for us to do that to her, because like she wasn't comfortable, but we kept pushing her. And I feel bad for her because she's literally a sweetie. I might hang out with her again if like I went to Peoria, she was free, because I love that girl. She was a really, really, like, really, truly one of my best friends. Like, living there in that neighborhood. The neighborhood had baby kids, like badass kids, but like we all was looking out for each other. It wasn't a bad neighborhood. That was also a good time. It was traumatic. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel like the moments of silence kind of like not hold, but like let the next section go on after you just dissect what I just said. Because I'm probably not making sense, because I'm kind of delusional, because I'm tired. But also just, I talk so many different topics that you kind of keep up. So the pause is kind of like, for me, but also for whoever's watching, to like, okay. I don't know how long I've been recording. Oh, not that long. I do want to talk about my goals and stuff. Sorry. The biggest goal I want to do, I'm going to say one thing I want to do this year. I don't know if I should leave the big news in the next one or like say it now. I kind of already said it if you were paying attention. But I want to be more active on social media, like working as a social influencer. That's definitely one of my goals. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing swell. I hope your family is where you want them to be and you are helping the world in starvation, homeless, violence. Like, you're helping everyone out of this situation. You're helping so many people as you can, because you are just an angel sent from God, and you are keeping that relationship with God, but also strengthening it because you need it. Like, you need that so much. And yeah, I'm going to try to get up for church tomorrow because it's Saturday, and do it online. But Tamara, I just hope you get in touch with the Lord way more than you are now. I feel like there's definitely 100% more work to be done with him. Like, this is, I don't feel like, I feel like I like have a connection with him, but I don't really think I have connection with him because I'm not like giving to him for him to receive anything. So yeah, I'm gonna get off and go to sleep, and I will catch you in the next video tomorrow. I'm gonna have to move my chair right back to where it was. You know how heavy this chair is? Okay. Bye.